Raider Nation? Thank you for joining me for a special Sunday edition. But next week we're back to Saturdays. Let's get into it. Get your boat, get your fishing poles ready. We're going out to Florida. Get us some dolphins. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? It is your boy Raider Nation Jason for another breakdown. And the cat. So I was hit by the bug. I think it was Thursday. I'm still kind of getting it out. So excuse me if I sound a little funny. I'm gonna sound a little nasal a little bit today, but salute everybody. Hit the oh yeah, that's me. You don't need to see what I'm talking about. Salute Dark, appreciate you, my brother. Salute, salute. Red Red Sweetheart Henrietta. Always a pleasure. What's up, Raider Nation? Salute my friends of all areas to come chime in on this wonderful podcast. Hell yes. Give us the updates. I definitely will. Yeah, it's been a interesting week for sure. Yes, sir. Dark. Check out Dark's podcast too. Circus salute. Good to have you here, brother. Good to have you guys here this morning. Freddie Nick. Freddie Nick. My brother, my brother. Yeah, man, it's gonna be a good morning, man. I appreciate you guys being here. It wasn't feeling too hot, but just having you guys here just hyped me up. It's got the cat all excited. You know what I mean? So that's what it's all about. So, man, let's talk about the Jets game was crazy. The Jets game was live. So, from the live point of view, we we started off really slow. There were some plays that could have changed the game. I'll talk about like when they when they got the pick, when the Jets picked off Aiden, that could have went bad. And there was a play where Zach Wilson almost got into the end zone, but he stepped out right before. Now we held them to field goals in those instances, right? So like the first half was really dead. How it ended up happening, I was like on the Jet side, so it wasn't really that loud, you know what I mean? So I had to fix that. Cause like every time, like just coming from like playing ball, it's like we communicate too. Like, cause the Jet side's not gonna say anything when Zach Wilson throws something up. They're not gonna, they want it to be quiet and all that kind of stuff. So I'm running pass, ball, run, like all this stuff. Like, and then right before the half, when we got that field goal, you could feel the tide turning. You could feel you could feel the momentum shift when because there was a lot of Jet fans out there, a lot of Jet fans, and they were talking smack. Oh, they felt good about themselves. And it was funny because the play with Zach Wilson, like they were celebrating, because they thought he scored. And then we're all pointing to the scoreboard, like, hey, check it out, back it up. And they ended up getting a field goal. So it was crazy. So but yeah, we started getting loud in there, man. Like the defense. Like so Max Crosby and Marcus Peters, every like third down, even second downs, you know what I mean? Like all those big downs, they were, asking for the fans to hype them up. And man, it felt like we were asleep for like the first first couple quarters. And then, like that second half, we came alive. Cause I mean, basically we sent them home on a long flight back to New York or New Jersey, wherever they're from. Really sad. And that was it felt good. I mean, because they got to have their little hype fun in the beginning in the first half, but we owned the second half. And that defense is good, man. Like it felt like we were trying to squeeze, blood from a stone, because it was 2 yard runs, couple yards, losses, and couple, like there was some big plays to like Devontae, couple plays to to the other guys, but it was like it was very rare. So I think kind of looking forward to Miami. Yes, their offense is going to be a lot better than New York's, but their defense isn't going to be, like the defense we faced because it felt like they were doing everything right because everything was difficult. Every slant, every run, everything. And shout to a couple. My bad, guys. Forgot to. Yeah. Yeah. 16-12. And it felt so at times it felt like kind of those old school games where we're only down by 3, but it felt like we were down by like 17 because it was just like no one would give up anything. So like I said, we held them to 4 field goals, which pretty much bend don't break. And it was very positive to see. It was very, very good to see that our defense did not give up any touchdowns, and we defended our home. That was the beautiful thing about it. And the energy in the second half, like I said, was just that reminded me of the old school Coliseum. Because it's like that's what I was talking to a couple of the fans in there too. Like it doesn't feel the same. It just feels like there's too many people that don't belong here. It's like who are these people in our house? That's kind of how it felt like. But yeah, so I was wondering where we were on our defensive rank. So we are in the top 20, ranked 18th at the moment. I'm hoping by the end of this season, if we keep playing like this, we could just keep getting better, just keep grinding. I want to see what Jack Jones is going to bring to the team. But us getting better, staying healthy, number one, and then just putting all these pieces together. And just if they can continue to do what they did Sunday night, we can win a lot of games. And we're gonna need to. We need to win them all, of course. But these 2 games are very important because these are L's on most people's lists. They're going to be tough games, but I see this as a new team. I don't see this as the team of old. I don't see this as the Raiders we've been used to for the last year and a half. I see this as a new start. We're back on track. So it's going to be a different game. Miami can score. Miami definitely can score, but their defense is kind of, well, it's top 15. Defensive rank 12. Uh, they have Howard and Ramsey who will take on Myers and Devontae. Uh, we need someone to step up that's not named Devontae, not named Myers, because they will have their hands full on the outside. But this is where I feel we need to spread the ball, like always. But this is where some people have to step up. Like Hooper's got to step up. We got to get some Renfro in there. I like how Carter stepped up. I wanted to give him props too. I will definitely give him his props too on he actually when he took that kickback, that was the not not all the way, but he took it back, and gave him some good yardage. It was very it that was the kickstarter we needed. We definitely needed that. It was like a shock to the heart. Let me see. Yep. Aiden continues his rise. We need him to take control of this offense because we go as far as he takes us. Now, last week he did good. He didn't do anything. That interception was, just kind of it was a good play by the defensive back, and then just a, bad throw by him. There was other people he could have hit, but he made a mistake. Um, but he's not losing games. He's keeping us in it. Like the pass to Mayer was kind of a broken play, and Mayer was able to get to the back of the end zone. And from where I was sitting, like it looked like it was going to be reviewed and going to be out. But I seen that it when they looked at it, I seen space. So I mean that was a big play. Shout to him. Shout out to him for making that grab. Like he's starting to come along. He's starting to get into that rhythm. I think he's starting to catch himself, catching up to game NFL game speed. There was there were key plays in that game. Like I said, the Carter return was one. The Spillane interception was, oh my goodness, like place went crazy. You know what I mean? It was just perfect. Like he read that perfectly. He gambled and he jackpot, baby. And the step out by Zach Wilson, because if they had got a touchdown, the way the game was going, it was hard for people to score. It was hard for us to kind of get down the field, and we just couldn't pretty much get in the end zone. So if he had got that, it would have made it a lot tougher for us. But shout out to the defense for holding them. And then the Mayor TD catch, that was, man, beautiful. The place went crazy again. And it was nice just to wave the fans off. I have videos I'm gonna try to upload, but I did it on my phone, so I have to send it to the computer and all that. But yeah, it was nice to see their sad faces leave. I have a lot of videos of them leaving, us waving them off, telling them, you know, uh, enjoy the flight home. So we got Colton Miller getting back and Jacob Johnson gone. Um, you know, he's a fullback at the end of the day. I get what, they don't really use fullbacks like that. But he last year he was pretty solid, pretty solid for us. This year I guess he struggled a little bit in the injuries and stuff like that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens and what it looks like without him. But then that's an extra weapon out there. I think that's what they're thinking too. I think we're so generic with that either Jacoby, Devontae set, and then sometimes the extra, lineman for a tight end to block. It's limited. It's the predict. It's too predictable. So taking the fullback out, now you get to add another piece, whether it be another tight end, another, receiver, just something, just and they say only I think 5 teams really use fullbacks anyway. So, but we'll see how it looks because I can't really judge it until I see it. Um, so like I said, we're getting into these Dolphins, right? 6-3 coming off a bye week, so they've had time to kind of get some stuff cooked up, get ready for us. But I like that we're a new version of a team. That we are not what we've been for the last year and a half. It's kind of like we reset and got back to the basics and got back to doing what we need to do. So hopefully they don't have anything that looks like what we do, so they don't know what we're gonna do. Because Mike McDaniel, excuse me, 15-12. Now he was supposed to be the real offensive guru. Unlike somebody that they that was around, but they've had a lot of success. They got Tua so far. This is stats for this year. And so with him, he likes to sling that ball. Like he's a gunslinger. Like he doesn't like to hold it. He's not gonna he'll run if he has to, but he's gonna try to make that throw. He's got Tyreek Hill, he's got Waddle, he's got all these fast guys, and all he has to do is let it go. So we definitely have to keep ourselves contained. We got to keep ourselves disciplined and not get bit because we will get hit because we got people that he could just launch the ball and they got guys fast enough to go out there and go get it. Um, and did I say they were fast? Well, they're fast. Dolphins offense is fast to say the least. You got Hill, Waddle, Mostert, a chain, possibly the fastest offense in the NFL. And it's no secret. Our guys know what they're up against. We're very, very familiar with Tyreek Hill. And, like dealing with Tyreek Hill, because he's so crafty, so shifty, he is a player that makes it hard, hard, hard. You're going to earn your check in about 30 minutes or whatever. But we could do it. We could any given Sunday. It's been said all week. We believe until it hits zero in that fourth quarter, and it says otherwise that we did not win. But Hill, like I said, we're familiar with him. And really, I don't, Waddle. I'm not. Tyreek Hill is a monster, so that's really one of the ones. Yeah, the other ones will hurt you, but Tyreek Hill is a vet. He's very crafty. He knows how to get open. He knows his quarterback has the arm to get it to him. And we have to, because the game that kind of gave us kind of a similar, and he's not as fast, but he's fast too in his own, is Diggs. When we played when we played the Bills, that was the only game that kind of they had receivers that kind of could, kind of stretch us out a little bit. But other than that, it was kind of like we were hit with like the running game heavy. Let me see. So yeah, like I said, now what I worry about is the running game is Mostert, and if a chain comes back, I haven't looked at the injury report today, so I don't know if he's going to play or not. So hopefully he does not. Hopefully he aggravated it for this game, but he's able to come back next week. How about that? But yeah, but if they have both of them, look for those sweeps. They were very successful against Denver. Uh, a few weeks ago, whatever. They put up 70 points against Denver earlier this season. Running game combo of Mostert and a chain killed Denver. They were unable to set edges and contain their speedy backs. So, like I said, watch those sweeps. Our backers really have to be patient and not get hung out on blocks. Cat's going crazy. He's got his new toy, or sorry, I keep calling him he. She's got her new toy, so she's going crazy. Yeah, they put up 7. That was crazy too, and it was like running, and it wasn't like it was. These were long runs they were breaking, and that's the first time I kind of noticed a chain. And it's funny because I had him on my one of my teams, and I used him as just a. I think somebody was hurt, so I just put him in, and man, what a day, So he's definitely able to light it up, but he's coming off a knee injury, so I don't know how much they're going to use him, and if he's still trying to work himself back to game speed and everything like that. So even if he does come back today, he's going to be monitored and he's going to be probably limited. So another matchup in this one is going to be Jalen Ramsey and Devontae Adams. It's always lion versus lion. You know, Jalen's coming off I think it's injury. I think it was an injury to his knee, and looks to get back to shutdown form. Adams is starting to gel with Aiden O'Connell, who comes out on top. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I think Adams, from what I've seen, Aiden is getting the ball out, and that sometimes, so I got frustrated that he took, he didn't do everything right. Like there was times where he took sacks and he took us out of, hey, 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 you're gonna be homeless, okay? You're gonna be homeless. Here, you're gonna be homeless. All right, so there was times where Aiden took sacks and you took us out of field goal range, and you can't do that. You got to get rid of the ball, or even if you got to overthrow your farthest receiver, but you can't take a sack because those points matter. Those points are important. You have to take whatever you can get. So that's where he definitely has to be better. But to my point, like him and Devontae are getting on the same page. You can see them communicate before and after plays. You can see them try to get on the same wavelength so they can, just be better. And I like that Aiden will throw it. There's not much hesitation. He'll either take the sack or he's going to get the ball out. So I want him to just develop where he can just either, I don't know, develop some kind of run game where he's at least, even Tom Brady had a run game. He would at least get a couple. But just something where you're not taking sacks because we're playing these tight games, and those sacks and those field goals can be the difference in these games because they're close. So that's my only thing. So do better, do better. It is a East Coast game, and in recent history, we haven't been able to do that well in those. Um, but like I said, this is a new Raiders team. Can we stay on our just win journey? I think we can. Just win 10. That's all. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. Now I know, let me see. Yeah, it's an early game too. Like we historically have not done good in early morning games for some reason. I don't know what it is. We just, and maybe we wake up slow. But West Coast people only they get up at like 12 p.m. anyway. That's what it is. No, but we have to do better. Like I know it's see, and it's not even hot out there like that. It's gonna be smooth, so that won't be the excuse. So it's gonna be good temperature. Um it's gonna be a good game. I feel it. I feel like this is the new. I'm good with this. I hope if we can win this game, then we can afford to. If that's the thing, we have to win. Like I said, every game we have to win every game. But this game is important because if we do lose to KC, we need this one. So we can't afford to lose both of them. So we got to get this one. Let's focus on getting this one, and then we'll figure out how to beat KC. Because and then we keep talking about beating KC and putting KC on this pedestal. Yes, their record is what it is, but they're not the same Tyreek Hill, explosive, fastest show, all that kind of stuff. They're not that team no more. Like yeah, it's a different team. Like I know we look at the past and stuff like that, but this is a new journey. Like I said, until we take a L, man, this is a new day. We can we're on a journey to get 10 wins to get to the playoffs. And it's doable. We're on a good ride right now, and we just got to ride that momentum. Ride that momentum into the playoffs. Now, where we can be successful is spreading the ball out. Like I said, that's Raiders football. Not just hitting Myers or Devontae, but getting all of our tight ends, backs, and wide receivers the football. Because I don't know what kind of coverage they're gonna do against Devontae, if they're gonna, because I'm pretty sure, Jalen, or I don't know. I mean, it could be vice versa too. They could put Howard on Devontae, but I mean, it's gonna be a mix of both. They're gonna probably share duties, so it's gonna be, not an easy day. But their defense isn't their strong suit because they can give up points too. Because even when they put up 70 against Denver, I think they still let Denver score like 30 plus or 30 at least. So you know, yeah, they beat them by 40, but man, sheesh. Let me check in with the chat. My bad, I was on there rambling off, but I appreciate it. Ben, salute, man. Salute. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. Yep. And see, I like morning games, man. Like I got too much anxiety for night games. That was a long day because you waiting and you're gonna be homeless, kitty. You don't knock it off. Um, yeah. So I said this earlier on. Thanks, Nate, for putting that out there too. Shout to Nutty Raider Nate too. But yeah, Vivid Seats is crazy, man. Like I spent most of the weekend arguing with these people over things I got in May, because like I didn't know because I had a training and all this kind of stuff, so it was kind of basically I had to go because I didn't get the I wasn't able to get the tickets in time to get to sell them or whatever. But yeah, I'm sitting there. I got the tickets in May. So I'm calling every day. You know what I'm saying? This has been a couple months. I've been like, hey, I need the tickets. You know what I mean? It's getting kind of close. They're like, oh yeah. We're just waiting on the seller, waiting on the seller. So it's Sunday, 3:20, something like that. And I'm like, okay. They're like, oh well, we just got to be patient. I just lost it, man. I'm like, how patient do I bought them in May. How patient do I have to be? I'm like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, the game is in a couple hours. How patient? What am I going to just be sitting outside the stadium? Like what? Like, and then it just got crazy. And then he just started talking about like, oh, sir, I understand. I'm like, no, you don't. Because if you understood, you would fix it. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't do nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I was hot. I said some other things, but I'm not gonna say that on live. It's early in the morning, but yeah, it's crazy, man. Like, yeah, so don't go through Vivid Seats, man. Ticketmaster all day. Yeah, but we got the dub, so it kind of wiped out all that kind of stuff. But it's just crazy because it was just like I could, you can't even enjoy your time because you're not even knowing if it's gonna go through, if it's not. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get up there early and all this kind of stuff, and I'm on the phone and all this kind of stuff. So it is what it is. But great experience. We got that win. There's nothing like it, man. It was just like it was cool just to wave off the Jet fans, salute them. They were sad. I think I was seeing one girl crying, but it was fun. Good times. Oh yeah. Whenever we win, they think it's always something. This is just what we do, man. This is what we're supposed to been doing. It's just that we had the wrong people leading this team. It was a combination of a lot of things, but for some reason I think now everything is shifted. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. You damn right. Yeah, it was live. I was right there by the Tropicana and all the MGM and all that kind of stuff. But it was cool. It was good. Right kind of around the corner, but it wasn't. It was around the corner like 3.2 miles from the town. But yeah, man, salute, salute. Yep, guys, it's almost game time. Hope everybody got their snacks ready. You know what I mean? I'm trying to shake this virus or whatever this thing is. Yeah, I just feel all like plugged up, but nothing that some good Raider football can't fix. Al's Ghost salute. You still got a prize in the mix too. Hit me on IG, freeze or yeah, freeze 23 JAE. Freeze 23J. Yeah, for your prize, brother. I still got it for you. Dark, we got to collab on the podcast too, man. I'm gonna hit you too. Yep, I've been kind of out of the mix, guys, because of like I said, the training and everything. But it's over. I think I passed with hopefully flying colors. But yeah, it's been taking just a lot of time and just a lot of my energy. So we back to the full breakdowns. Like I said, I was a little ill this one, but I will be back on by next week. I hope everyone's ready for Thanksgiving and all that good stuff, man. I know I'm ready to eat some good stuff. I'm ready to eat some mac and cheese, some turkey legs, some yams for sure. I don't know if everyone's a yam fan. Like so, when I was a kid, I never liked yams, but then as I grew up and I got some sense about myself, I love yams. You know, the greens, all that. So everybody get your soul food on, you know, and any extra plates that you have, take them here at the Raider Nation Jason podcast. You know, we love leftovers of all kinds. Let me see. I'll take dressing, stuffing, try a little bit of both. No, but hopefully everybody eats some good food. You know, send some pictures of everybody getting down and everybody, you know what I'm saying, sitting around, you know, getting porky. Yeah. Oh yeah, she's hyped up. She's ready to go. She got her little baby. I don't know what that thing is, but she's ready to go. She's taking it out on that. She's ready to go. Yeah. Yep. It's always good to see them at losing now. And then beating them. You know, that's the only thing that I think McDaniels did for us is beat the Patriots twice. That's it. And beat the Broncos. You know, I appreciate that, but good riddance. I think that was more a personal thing for him though. Yeah. Yeah, we got to contain that dude, man, because if he gets loose, that's why, like, I ain't gonna cap though. Like, really, I worry about Peters because I mean, I seen he did the Matador at the game. I was there. I seen it live. He did the huh, and of course, you know, it was I want to say it was Garrett Wilson gave him the whole huh, and he gave that little half little huh, hole. But yeah, he's got to. Sometimes you know, he comes through, but he picks and chooses where he comes through. So like, you know, and it just seems like every time he hits him with the ole, huh? He does the reach, the one finger reach, the Michael Jackson, yeah, he misses. But it was funny, you know. It wasn't funny at the time, but it's funny. You'll see the Matador once again. Yeah, it's gonna be good, man. We got a short time. I love morning games. I get, like I said, I got too much anxiety for the night games. I can't. I know. I'm ready too. I'm ready too. I'm hyped up. Oh, you suck. You suck. You absolutely suck. My bad, guys. All right, here we go. We back on. He knocked the screen off. You know that, right? All right, so here we go. Yeah, and yeah, the running game is what I worry about, and I worry about just they got some speed, man. Like, and we are going to be tested. Always, always. Appreciate you. Appreciate you guys coming through, man. Appreciate it. I know I don't feel like myself, but like I said, we are excited, and there's nothing that a little Raider football can't provide a remedy for. We hyped up. We hyped up. We hypey. Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah. She vibing, man. Yeah, definitely, definitely dark. I would definitely be there, bro. Yep, it's good. It's a good time, man. It just feels. This is what it's supposed to feel like, y'all. Like, really, this is the energy it's supposed to feel like. It's been some crazy couple years. Hey, 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 get me homeless. Promise. No, but yeah, it's this is everyone's vibing the way everyone's seeing the same vision. You know, it's starting to. We're not questioning why are they doing that, or why are they running the ball. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're playing football. We're scratching, we're clawing, we're doing what we got to do, and we're taking care of business. Yep. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Yep, Rafa. Salute. Salute, salute. El Capitan. Furbo in the building, man. Hope you been well, man, too. Hell yeah. Let's get it, man. So, like I said, the keys to victory is we got to spread the ball out. Everyone has to get involved. We got to be ready. Everyone's got to be ready. Snowflake killer. Yep. Hope all is well. I'm gonna let everybody get to the snacks. I'm gonna go make some hot tea with a little ginger. Who likes ginger? I rocks with the ginger, man. I'm all about my health assist. Yeah. But yeah, this there will be a change coming. Now that I'm done with these trainings, I can start my training on myself, working with myself, trying to get lighter, stronger, faster. Getting ready for the second half of this season. If I expect my guys to go hard, I got to go hard too. Yeah, but it's going to be a good time, and I'm hoping we can deliver what we delivered to our last two opponents. A little of that. But I'm really excited. Let's get it, man. I don't want to sit on here and ramble. I appreciate having you guys here. Like I said, I'm back to Saturday morning breakdowns. I seen Loon was going on at 8, so that's why I slid to 9. So you know what I mean. We could go back to back, and then right before game time, here we go. Check out everybody. Shout to Loon. Shout to Nutty Raider Nate. Shout to Ben. Shout to Dart. Shout to everybody we rock with. Um, Shout to Rafa. Um, yeah, man. So, score prediction. Score prediction. I say 38-21. Raiders, of course. Come on. Yeah, I feel like we find ourselves. We catch them sleeping, and we hit them for a couple scores early. We finally get our offense back on track. Our defense locks down Tyreek. If we could hold Tyreek to like, I'm gonna say 5 catches, 4 to 5 catches, just make it tough for him. I think we got a shot. They got some guys that can hit us, but see with Tua, he's not really gonna run around and all that kind of stuff. So I think Max can get to the guy. Like, and he's had the injury history before. It's a tough one because, like, of course, I hope he doesn't get taken out permanently or anything like that. But if he goes down, we got to take him down. So, and it looks like our defense is starting to. So Zach Wilson last week, that was the one thing I said too the week before was if he doesn't run all over us and they don't run the ball all over us, we'll be okay. And they bent, but they didn't. There was bend, but no break. Um, so we're not going to have the same issue with him, but he's going to have to run if he wants to, because if we could lock our guys down just enough, give them enough cushion that we can hold them and Max can get to them or Tyree can get to them, we'll be okay. But we got to get to Tua because Tua, when he puts it in the air, he's got the guys that could go get it. So we have to. We just have everyone has to be on point today. That could be Marcus Peters can't be the matador today. We need you. We need that Chiefs Marcus Peters just for one time. One time. Because this is a game, like I said, we need this game. This is a game that if we win this, it takes a little of the pressure off because it forces us, if we lose this game, then we have to beat KC. So we have to beat KC anyway because that is the standard in our conference of the AFC. So eventually, at some point, if it's not during the season, at some point in the playoffs, we have to beat KC. So, Yeah, we got a lot of football. See, that's why I like going into the Chief game now. We haven't played them yet, so we have a lot of film on them. So we'll be ready. But first, let's go fishing. Guys, thank you for a great show. Um Hope you guys had a good time today. And we'll check in again at 1 and see how it goes. So, Raiders till we die. Let's get it.